he won it. Then he went from a pop star to an opera star, and now he's got the most colourful dressing gown in the business, and he's bringing it to Cardiff. It's Joe McElderry, hello.
Good morning.
All well?
Yes, very well, thank you.
Excellent. Now this dressing gown you've got, okay, you are in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yes.
Do you take it home?
Unfortunately, the coats are like kept under lock and key. They're very, you can't kind of get anywhere near them until the actual show is happening. So, and also, I think in context of the show, it works great, but unfortunately if I started walking down the street with that on, I think everyone would think I'd lost the plot a little bit.
I don't think so, mate. I think you could pull it off. I really think you could pull it off.
Well, I'd give it a go trying, but I think everyone would be thinking, oh my God, what on earth are you doing?
I mean, I would ask to borrow it myself while you're in Cardiff, but I don't think we're the same size yet. I'm gonna give you some time. You've been in this show for ages now, though, haven't you?
Well, I started last year, January to, we did a kind of 6 months tour last year, January to June, and then decided to come back again and do it again, and kind of, it was the 50th anniversary of the tour, so I kind of wanted to be a part of that, and I had a great time doing it. And obviously we did it, recorded like a cast album especially for it and everything. And
brilliant.
So yeah, so it's been really nice. It's kind of been a celebration coming back a little bit. And we've just announced that we're going to be finishing at the end of the year in Newcastle Arena, which is obviously a huge venue that I grew up going to see lots of people there. So it's very special that we can kind of finish it off there at the end of the year over Christmas.
Are you getting bored of it? Do you get bored of it at all?
Do you know what it is? I kind of expected that I would have moments coming back again for the second time. I kind of expected that I would have moments where I'd be like, oh God, this has been a long time doing the same show. But honestly, like, tell you the truth, I've had an absolute blast. It's been brilliant, and it's actually gone quicker than last year. I don't know why, but it's flew by. I've had so much fun doing it. We've had amazing audiences last year, but I have to say the audiences this year have just been absolutely through the roof. They've been incredible. So it just seems to be getting better and better, so I can't complain.
It's one of those pieces. It was the first piece that Lloyd Webber and Tim Rice wrote together. Yeah. It is nearly 50 years old next year. It's incredible to believe that, isn't it?
It's amazing, you know, and it's amazing that people just, the love that people have for this show, you know. I touched on it a little bit at school, and my secondary school did a production of it, but I'd never kind of been a part of it, so I wasn't kind of, I was aware of the music, but I wasn't, shall we say, a huge fan of the show, you know. I didn't really know it inside out, but you know, when we travel around, the audiences just love the show. There's such an affection for the show, and people just come to see it and just want to have a great time, you know, and there's not many shows out there that create that kind of audience, and I think that just shows you how special the music is, the story is, and obviously the fan base of the show is.
Yeah, and there's loads of different styles, isn't it? Bit of country and western, bit of rock and roll. It is an eclectic mix, really.
Yeah, but I think that's why it spans across so many age groups. You know, we look out on a night time, you see like 5-year-old kids with their parents, grandmas and granddads, aunties, uncles, 30-year-old couples, teenagers. There's just the audio, it just spans across all ages, you know, and a lot of the time with certain musicals, it's kind of a set demographic of people. I think with this, it's just like all different ages just absolutely love it, and to be a performer and play to a demographic like that of so many different ages is a privilege, you know. It's a real kind of special thing to see just families and friends and everyone all together watching a show, you know, instead of just a certain age group.
And I challenge anybody to sit in the audience and not go, ah. You can't not do it, can you?
We certainly have that. That happens all the time. And sometimes, if people have had a little few too many to drink on a Saturday night performance or a Friday night, I think they actually start to believe that they're a part of the show and start singing along, but in all of the wrong places.
Yeah, that must be quite annoying. So, Joe, I've been looking at the list for next week, and you're not on Thursday. Where are you going on Thursday?
I unfortunately, well, it's a very special thing to be asked to do, but unfortunately I am going to be at the Palladium in London doing the Radio 2 Friday Night is Music Night, a celebration of Bill Kenwright's career in musical theatre. So,
wow.
Yeah, which is an amazing honour to ask, and obviously I'm very sad that I'm not going to be there on Thursday, but unfortunately there's only one person. I can't split myself in half.
Just tell us again where you're going.
It's going to be the Friday night. We're recording it on Thursday. Friday night is music night at the London Palladium.
Oh, there's a name drop. There we go. Well, with Bill Kenwright, yeah, there's another name drop there. So, anyway, you're allowed to have the night off, okay?
Well, yeah, and technically, as I tell everyone, it's not really a night off.
We're going to break for some music now, and in fact, we're going to play Lucy Jones, and this is the entrance for the Eurovision. Of course, you were on X Factor with her.
Yes. Oh, do you know what it is? I'm so happy she's had an amazing career so far, but I think this is brilliant for her, you know, and she sounds amazing on that song. I was watching her last week on television performing it, and her voice is just incredible.
Here we go, Lucy Jones, Never Give Up on You. Oh, McElderry. When you're not in Joseph at the moment, you've been quite busy though, because you've recorded an album as well.
Yeah, I've been recording the album on my days off, so we get like a Sunday and a Monday off. And I've been kind of flying back and forwards from wherever we've been to the studio to record a new album, which comes out in July, called Saturday Night at the Movies. It's all going to be songs from the movies and musicals and everything, but it's been lovely. It's been lovely. You know, I mean, I've done lots of different genres over the past couple of years, but it's really, really kind of nice to do a bit to kind of reference the musical theatre that I've been doing at the minute, you know, and obviously we've got some huge blockbuster movie tunes on there as well, but there's some great songs. I really think people are going to enjoy this one.
And you're going to come back to Cardiff, aren't you?
Yeah, I think, are we coming there on the Gloria too?
Yeah, you are. You're coming back in June.
Do you know what it is? At the moment, I'm literally getting in a car and being told where I'm going at. But I'm really excited for that tour as well. I've got some special guests up with us coming on the road. Lloyd Daniels, Ben Ellis and Keith Jack. But that's going to be great. You know, with my shows, I always kind of try and just make a real fun kind of party atmosphere for people, you know, a great night out. So it's going to be great. And I haven't played Cardiff on my solo tour since my first solo tour in 2012, I think. No, 2011. So it's been a while, so I'm looking forward to coming back.
Right, last time you were on the show, you had to go on the celebrity leaderboard. I don't know if you remember it.
Right, okay.
You don't remember it, do you?
What was that? Was that when I did all the guests and the songs?
Yeah, it was. Well, can I just flag it by saying you were rubbish at it?
Well, you know, I mean, I tried.
Well, you didn't really, because I asked you to name as many operas as you could, because you'd won Pop Star to Opera Star. Okay?
Yeah.
And you scored 2. And you sat at the bottom of the celebrity leaderboard for for all year, basically, okay? So we wiped the board clean for 2017, so this is your chance to make amends.
Well, what are you going to ask us this time?
Well, I'm not going to tell you yet, am I?
You see, you've got to give us a chance to prepare mentally for this.
Okay. Well, look, let me just tell you that Gok Wan is at the top with a massive 20 points.
But did you ask him to name all the operas?
No!
You see, that's why.
Yeah, but he didn't bring out a CD with operatic arias on it, did he?
Classical crossover.
Come on, you. Right. Bottom of the leaderboard is Sooty, from Sooty and Sweep.
All right, okay.
Okay, so you are in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yes.
Which is coming to the Wales Millennium Centre tomorrow. Okay, so in 20 seconds, Joe McElderry, this should be easy for you given the number of performances you've done. I want you to name as many different types of coats and jackets as you can, and I'm giving you a little bit of time to think now before I say your time starts now.
Okay, so blazer.
Nice.
Leather jacket.
Yeah. Denim.
Overcoat.
Yeah.
Bomber jacket.
Yeah, nice.
Raincoat.
Yeah, very good.
Poncho class as a jacket.
Yeah, you can have that. Yeah. I counted 6, okay. Right? Which puts you on a level par with Sooty. So, Joe McElderry, for the second year running, you are bottom of the celebrity leaderboard.
How many points do you have to get to be at the top?
20.
Hang on a minute, I need to know what Gok Wan named 20 things of.
Things that rhymed with Gok.
Oh God.
You see, that's got flaws written all over it, doesn't it, mate? Joe, lovely to speak to you again. Have a brilliant time when you come back to Cardiff and when you come back on the tour.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your time.
You take care. And Joe McElderry is starring in Joseph and the